Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel SF with AK. This is Aman Kumar and I am a 15-time certified Salesforce developer. Today we are going to talk about how we can connect Amazon S3 bucket with Data Cloud. It's a simple process and let's see the live demo. So I'm already logged into Salesforce and my S3 bucket. First, to make the connection, we will go to the users to get the keys. Go to users, and I have already created one user, Aman test. Go to this user, and as you can see, I have added the permission policy to access whole Amazon S3 bucket. You can customize this policy or just add the permissions required only for your use case. Now I already have one key, but I will use a different one, and let's delete this existing key. So whenever you are not using a key, you must delete it and keep the environment secure. First you need to deactivate it. Now we enter and click on delete. The key has been deleted. Now first let's go to Data Cloud setup and go to connectors. From here we will click on new and select Amazon S3. Click on next. Now let's give it a name, AWS S3. Now it requires AWS access key. Now let's create one access key. So create access key and other. You can choose these as well. It depends on your use case. Next. And if you want to give it a description, we can give it a description, Salesforce Data Cloud, so that you can know which key is used for which purpose and if it's being used or not at a later time. So create access key. The key has been created. Now let's give this key to the Data Cloud, access key. Now copy the secret key and paste it here. Now the bucket name. So let's go to our bucket. This is S3. So I have two buckets, but let's use new bucket 1. Let's give the name. Now we need to give the directory name where we will be storing the files. So in my case it's Data Cloud. Let's give the directory name, and now we can test the connection. Click on test connection and our connection is successful. Click on save, and this is how you can connect S3 bucket. Now in S3 I have a file called contact. Now let's create a data stream of that CSV. Go to data streams and we'll create a new stream which will allow us to extract data from that file. Now we have the sources here, Amazon S3, because we had made the connection. Now click on next. Now S3 and file type is we have CSV, so I'll select CSV. Import from directory, we can give the directory name or we can leave it blank. It will be getting the directory name from the connection, and now we can give the file name, as there can be multiple files in one directory. So let's give the file name as contact.csv and click next. And now this is a profile object, so I will be choosing a profile, and if we are storing engagement data, we can select engagement data. So this is based on how you will be storing the object and building the relationship in Data Cloud. So these are the headers for my CSV file: email, first name, last name and phone. And now let's select a primary key. It's email. We don't want these two fields. If you have the fields in data, you can use that. Click on next. Now the data space will be default and we will be choosing as upsert instead of full refresh. So full refresh will override, delete everything and then insert new files, new data. Instead we will select upsert so that the DMLs can be minimal and CSV. And so if we want to schedule it to refresh the data on a timely basis, we can do that. We have different timeline there: 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, hourly, daily, weekly or monthly. So for now we will keep it blank and deploy. This will create a data stream in the background. Let's wait for it to complete, and it's already deploying. Status is processing. It's active. Now we will check for the status of run. It's unable to fetch data. Okay, data stream has been, we can ignore these errors for now because we will be updating the errors, and now we'll do the mapping. So these are the keys from data file that we had in S3. Now select an object. So this is a profile, so we'll be mapping with individual and primary contact email or contact email. So let's select the objects, give it some time. Okay, now type individual, and this is individual object. Another one, we will select email because we have email, so we will select contact point email and we will add these. Click on done, and as you can see, email address has been automatically mapped to contact point email address, and first name last name has been mapped. Now we can map different fields, but first map a primary key for individual object. So email is our primary key, so let's map it with the primary key individual ID, which will be unique. And similarly in this, we'll map it again to the contact point email ID, that's the primary key. Also we will need a party, so we'll map email with the party as well. So party, and now we'll save this mapping. Mapping has been saved. Now let's close this. Now let's refresh this data stream. Refresh now. Object doesn't exist, please select available object. It's saying digital lake object is not available, but let's wait for it to run. Let's wait for it to complete. Data object has been created. Profile, DLO is there. Let's see the DMOs. With the DMOs, Data Explorer, see if it was created. Individual, 7 columns. Yeah, we have the data. So as you can see, the data has been imported from that CSV to Salesforce. And let's go back to data stream. Still showing in progress, but the data has been processed. As you can see, the errors are gone, and we have the records inside the Salesforce. And similarly, we can see the contact point email. Click on this. It should also have 2 resources. These are from my file. And data lake object, I select contact CSV that we created. It should have two records. So that is how you can create and connect S3 with Data Cloud and get the data from a CSV and use in Data Cloud. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Thank you.